Alright, we got a game. We've got a Saint on the right. Let's just get right into it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 something-ish blocks. Don't really know what to do, so we're just gonna go ahead and drop our honor. Looks like the hand is pretty decent. We've already got 2 completed sequences already after all. We can go for Ricci pretty easily. Here, I'm not really sure what to do either, but I mean, I guess you can drop the 1. So just look for another block around one of these other floaters, the 3, so it's going to be our pair. Game is fine to me. This one's a little awkward. Here, since we have Taio, I guess we're gonna go ahead and drop the 9-man. Just keep the rest of these floaters. If one of them pairs up, we can use the 3-3-4 shape as a sequence potentially. So that would be pretty nice. Looks like the 5 might have some lag, but I'm not really sure if that was real lag or not, so we're going to give that a bit of a question mark as to whether one of these other players has a pair of 5 in their hand. Okay, that's what we like to see though. I think we'll go ahead and drop 2 bean. Yeah, we've got 2 blocks in the Manzu, we've got 1 block in the Sozu, so we need, well, and we've also got at least 1 block in the Pinzu. So we just need to find 1 more block and then we'll be groovy. We will chi the Dora because we already have 2 Dora that way, and that'll be plenty quick, or that'll be plenty valuable enough, especially considering that we'll be getting rid of our worst shape in the hand and taking a very wide Kutsuki Ishanten. Here we've paired up somewhere that's not the 3-3-4, so we can use the 2-5 sequence shape now. That being said, due to the 5-so lag over here, it's possible that one of these other players has a 5-so pair in their hand, making this sequence shape a little bit weaker. Now we should be Ishanten. Yup. Considering it's already turn 9, I guess we'll just take the maximum acceptance to Tenpai. We would like to be able to pawn into Tenpai in any way possible, so we'll be able to pawn the 7... No, we won't. There's no 7 months left. Oops. Okay, fine. Well, we'll pawn this one and take the bad weight over here for now. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is perfectly fine. Once it's already at once it's already turned 9 to 10, just getting Tenpai as quickly as possible is pretty important, so I don't mind playing the way I did, although, well, I didn't realize that the 7 months were dead at that point. Either way, next hand we've got 1, 2 blocks, and 2 Dora, which are pretty decently easy to use considering that they are 5s. The red 5 over here also attaches to the real Dora, which means that there's a very good chance that this hand will be quite expensive. That being said, we are making blocks around everywhere that is not the Dora, which is kind of annoying, but we can, we'll see how the hand goes. Still don't have a pair. There, that's a pair. We'll go ahead and drop the 8, so I guess now. As for whether you want to pawn this, I mean, to be honest, I think I'll pass on the pawn for now, just because once we pawn, it's going to be pretty difficult to figure out where our pair is going to be. So, I mean, yeah. And also, after you pawn this, it's going to be difficult to keep both of these red 5s. So, it's probably pretty likely that we're going to be headed towards a cheap hand, which is kind of not really where we want to be going. Here I'll go ahead and drop our weakest block now, I suppose. The red 5 here is quite important considering that it also attaches to the Dora, so as long as something attaches over there, we'll have a pretty expensive hand. Here I'm not really sure what to do, so I'll drop the 1 pin, I guess. 8 mana looks pretty safe, considering that everyone's dropped around the upper Mansu pretty early. But now we'll go ahead and drop it, considering that the 2 man is useful to our hand. There's a Ricci on board by the Saint. They have lots of middle tiles in their discard, so I'm going to assume, well, I guess I shouldn't assume, but we're obviously folding against them, number 1, because our hand is not fast enough. Number 2, What else is there to say? I don't know. We're not going to push anything that is dangerous because there should be a lot of safe tiles in their discard pool. As we have it right now, there's the 5-mon and the 9p, which are both 100% safe. Now, the 5-mon and 9p are not 100% safe, so we'll go ahead and drop the 8p, which is instead 100% safe. 5p should be pretty safe also, but, well, it could still deal into the dealer, huh? Not the dealer, to the player to the right. So, well, at this point, I think the safest tile in our hand is the red dragon. We'll just drop 3 of them. What is it? Oh, 9-so is safe too. Yeah, 9-so is safer than red dragon. Well, whatever. Here, I guess we'll go ahead and drop the 9. So now, oh, we could have dropped the 7-mon. You know, whatever. I don't care enough. We're basically not dealing in here. It's fine. We don't have enough turns to drop all our safe tiles anyways. Probably. We've also got the 9p now. And we've got like a couple more turns. You'll be fine, really. Here, we'll go ahead and drop the 9p, right? There it is. See? Oh, that was a Khan, not a Rome. I mean, not a Sybil. What's safe now? Pretty sure 7 is, yeah, 7 is safe. And we've got one more discard left. There we go. Great. We are going into East 3 now as first place. There are 2 stakes on the board, meaning that if we win one hand, we will guarantee 30k. 30k? I think so. Well, whatever. Either way, this is a very good hand. We already each on 10. Right? We've got 1, 2, 3 complete blocks. And then we've got a thingy over on the bottom here, which if we complete by drawing the 3-mon, we will be Tenpai. So that's pretty great. If we draw something around the 7, we can just swap the block out, which down here, the 1-2-mon, which is pretty weak. What's that? That is a 2-sided weight, right? Because we've got the 7, 8, 9, and then we've also got the 7, 9, 9, 9 in addition to that, which weights on the 7 and 8. That's pretty decent. I don't mind dropping a 7, so at this point. But at the moment, it's pretty likely for us to have a bad weight at Tenpai, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. I mean, we missed this 7-8, 6-7-8 shape over here, but I mean, I think it's okay to drop the 7-so still. You could have considered dropping the penchant here. It was a perfectly viable play, I think. We kept it though. Anything else we want to worry about over in the discard pools? I'm not really sure. The dealer looks very slow. The player across looks also very slow. The player to the left may be a little bit faster than the others because they've been dropping a couple of middle tiles. But generally, I don't really feel very threatened by anyone right now. So yeah. Okay. What do we do? I think you're supposed to drop the 1, because it has a hard time pairing up anyways. And we can still pair up the 2 to get Tenpai. We'll just go ahead and drop 17, right? And we can still take the 3, and the 6, and the 9. Yep. Now we need to figure out what weight we want to take. It's either the 7-8 or the 2-5-8. The 2-5-8 don't really have a lot of tiles left, to be honest, though. That being said, the 7 doesn't either. Now, I think that I was kind of running out of time over there, so I decided to not Ricci. But yeah, I mean, I think it's okay to not Ricci. It's probably better to Riichi this, though. So, yeah. Because, okay, there's... Let's count the tiles. There's 1, 8 left. There's 2... 2's left. And there's 3, 5's left. Right? Yes. Yeah, so there's 6 tiles left. That is a good weight. You should Riichi those. Anyways. Now that I've convinced myself of what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yep, there you go. Now we are in Riichi, and there's nothing more to say. So we'll cut, I guess, unless we win right now. That is not a win. Oh, well, I mean, I guess there's not really much left to the round regardless, so there's not much to cut. We'll just... Oh, never mind. We'll just not cut at all. Great. 26. Now we're in 3k range, and we're going into East 4. So, mission right now is to, well, confirm our first. If we deal into anything, we are basically not getting last place, because we need to deal into 12,000 in order to drop down to 4th. Yeah, that's not happening. Or that's very unlikely to happen, so we don't really need to worry about it that much. With a hand that's as good as this one, we might as well just go ahead and try to win it before someone else does, for example the dealer. Here, I mean, yeah, we could drop the 1. I don't really think there's a huge difference between the 1 and the red. If the red pairs up though, we can call, and if we draw some pair on the 1, we cannot. So that's like I mean, that's a pretty significant difference, I think. Here we already have enough blocks, so we can just go ahead and drop the 2-man, to be honest. Just get that out of there before it gets dangerous. That seems fine to me. And now we have, yes, 5 blocks as we said before. We'll go ahead and drop the red now. North should be slightly safer, I guess. Is that even true? I don't really know. Whatever. Either way, yeah, this is a very good hand, obviously. Here we're gonna swap out the north for the white, which looks even safer. If we get into Tenpai, I mean, do you Riichi that? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. We'll just Dama this all the way. We might even be able to get Mangan, because it's Tanyao Pinfu plus Tudora. Oh, there's the Riichi from the last place. So we should probably defend against at least last place, because, well, if we deal into them, things are gonna get a lot more, well, annoying. Because dealing into something expensive will get us below 30k, which means that we will lose, what's it called? We will go to South Round, which is annoying. I don't want that to happen. That being said, for some reason I decided to call G, because we didn't really have any safe tiles anyway, so we might as well just take Tenpai. Let's try not to deal in over here. Looks like the 3-man passed, so we're pretty happy about that. 7 is safe, so we can go ahead and take this jump on instead. It's a pretty decent weight, I think, I suppose, perhaps. Although, yeah, this 5 is pretty bad. So what do we want to do about it? We probably can't drop the 5. I mean, we can just drop the 5-man, like the non-red 5. But, I mean, the 3-man is safe, so we can just go ahead and drop that instead. That's perfectly fine. We missed our win over here, but that's okay. We'll just go ahead and fold now. Because again, you know, as first place, it shouldn't be that bad for us to just fold. There are lots of ways for us to take first place, even if we don't win this hand. So yeah. If there is a path for us to fold, we might as well just fold. Yeah. Seems good to me. Oh. I think that is first place for us. Yeah, looks like it to me. Yeah, that's not expensive enough to get first place. But they did get second, which is great for them. Okay. Well, we got first. That's pretty nice. See you guys next time.